that's a good one too, though. But I won't give that one away. We'll keep that between us. All right. I have to ask you this one question before I let you go. Okay. So when Martinez met his unfortunate demise, and I was one of the people very sad because I always liked your character. I felt bad for him because of dealing with the governor. But I was so glad when he broke free and he got his own, community up and running, and it was very sad what happened. But if that hadn't happened, if he was alive and say the governor said, hey, maybe we should go try to get to prison, one, would he have gone along with it, do you think?
If he had said, let's go attack the prison, is that what you said?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he would have gone that way again. In fact, I think it would have gone by the way of the comic a little bit more if the governor saw, the tank, he saw that we have a lot of able-bodied people and that we're, in somewhat close proximity to the prison. It's an interesting character study, the governor, because in some ways, he was trying to really, bury that part of him. He created this whole new persona, Brian, and in some ways, it's like he wanted to take away or destroy any evidence that the governor once existed.
Mm-hmm.
And Martinez was that link. And so when Martinez said, hey, why don't you help me lead again, really meant that he had to take the responsibility of it all, and the whole thing comes back. So the more that he actually destroyed the evidence of Martinez, the more he actually brought the governor back. So let's say something else had been that catalyst to ignite that need again to go back and give the prison what he felt like they deserved. I don't think Martinez would have gone along with it. In fact, I think Martinez probably would have either A, tried to take the governor out himself, or B, gone to the prison group and said, I'll let's set up an ambush.
Right.
I got him. Because I think that's one of the reasons why Martinez was mobile and was in the RV park, and they could pick up and leave.
Right.
I think part of it was because he was very weary of the prison group. Because the governor really ingrained in them. And I'm sorry, it's not a short answer, but I feel like that Martinez felt like that there was some that the prison group didn't mean well. Because he had, that propaganda and the way he really spun things. When I say he, the governor.
Right.
I think there was that idea, that notion saying, well, we might have to pick up and leave because humans are the real enemy now.
Right.
And that part of it really did stick with Martinez. It wasn't purely just the governor. He did see that. Now, I think he saw that he needed to pick up and leave, but I think he would have gone into the prison group and said, well, maybe we can, make them allies. And we don't have to necessarily, like, if we do set up a good camp, set up some good pits, and we have a lake that we can fish from, and we have a place that we can, it's well stocked in terms of going and hunting. What if we offer up the governor? We'll give him to you. Now, of course, Rick, in the state that he was in, would not have trusted, of course, Martinez.
Right.
He'd probably think he's still working for the governor. So I think that ultimately, trying to negotiate, I want to say, I guess ambushing or giving up the governor in a sense would have somehow been the demise of Martinez, either from Rick's hand or Daryl or Michonne or the governor himself leading them back to the governor. So I think if he had said, let's go march on the prison group, I think the night before it happened, I think Martinez would have betrayed the governor. And then, I guess, in the comics, Rick doesn't trust, I don't know, I'm sure you read it, he doesn't trust Martinez, and he runs him over with an RV. So
right.
I kind of like that they made Martinez still be in and around an RV.
Yeah.
In his own on-screen demise. I really thought that was very clever, and it took me a while to, an RV. But that's a great question, and I thought that's kind of what would have happened, actually, when they first said that he was coming back, and that, I kind of let the governor out of the pit, and I was hoping that, I like those guys. I like working with them. And,
yeah.
As characters, they're very, giving actors and great characters, and I love that distrust
Mhm.
Those type of scenes are so much fun to play that I was really hoping, and I love the way it all went down, and I have zero regrets. But I was at the time hoping before I read 407 that I would be given the given that mission or goal to go in and to interact with the prison group and be with that fantastic organic tension that we've built up in season 3, to really be eyeing each other. What are these guys
Right.
about? And say, hey, I've got the big fish. I've got him. And so anyway, and it's fun. What's so special about this particular show, like you said, is that you really do get to still celebrate and ask those what if questions. Because,
Yeah.
um, yeah, it's fun to do it, isn't it?
And one of my favorite scenes from season 3 was when Martinez and Daryl were kind of, going back and forth. No, you do it. No, you do it. And trying to like one up each other. And Andrea's just like, just sit down. I'll take care of it. That back and forth was one of my favorite scenes from season 3.
That was actually, I think, my favorite scene I ever worked on. And Norman's great. He actually got the better of me on and off screen. He had this rubber knife in that last zombie kill that goes through the throat and kills the two in one shot. And he had the rubber knife, and it was bent a little funny. And I don't know. The first time he did it, I was like, okay, I'll give it to him. Maybe it was a freak accident. Because what happened was he threw this thing from 20, 30 feet away, and it hit me right in the back of the head. I was like, and everybody, we laughed. I was like, Norman, what the heck, man? And he's like, I'm so sorry, man. You have no idea. Like, the thing, like, boomerang, like, whatever. So then, maybe the guy is really good. Maybe Norman is really that good. It's like, I don't know if Norman playing Daryl or what's going on, but or Daryl playing Norman. When we reset, we did it again. I mean, it happened like 2 or 3 times. And one time I kind of peeked, and the thing did go. I mean, he's like Crocodile Dundee. It kind of went out, bananaed around, and hit me in the head again. And it's like, my goodness, it's like a magnet for hitting the head. So on and off screen, the guy's pretty deadly with a real knife or a rubber knife.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's definitely with someone I want on my apocalypse team for sure.
Yes, try to recruit that guy, and a bat is awesome, but I think a crossbow and a knife, you can wield it and maneuver it. It seems like
yeah,
but faster, better.
But
cool.
yeah, that was definitely one of my favorite sequences from the whole season.
It was a good day to be an actor. It was fall.
Yeah.
It was all the yellow, knee-high grass, and it was blowing, and it was a really cool day because they had the leaves had changed, and they were built up apparently up on top of these silos. All these leaves hadn't fallen down to the ground yet. So this one gust of wind came, and it rained all of these beautiful colored leaves down. The yellowed grass, it was all blowing, and Daryl, who's kind of got this Clint Eastwood thing going on, turns around and the thing, and he takes a cigarette. We're just sharing a smoke, and it's just like I said, it was a very 360-degree day in terms of being in a real, alternate world where there was no acting required, and it felt very, jazz-like and seamless, and that one sticks out in my memory of the last 15 years of one of my favorite moments of being an actor.
Wow.
100%. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. So, is there any other projects or anything you have coming up that we can look forward to?
Well, I worked on a show recently. I can't say which one.
Okay.
It is in a sci-fi world, and I can't wait to see it. Not just because the episode I'm in, but more just because I'm a big fan of the writer, and I can't wait. So that one I can't. But once it breaks, then how about we talk again, and I can tell you my experience about it.
That sounds great.
And there is a tie to The Walking Dead on it, which is fun. And I did a film in November, December called Man Down with Shia LaBeouf and Gary Oldman, directed by Dino Montiel. That is a heck of a script. First of all, just reading it was pretty mind blowing, and Shia is really good in it. He's really good in it, and he really goes there. And I play this Marine captain, and we come under attack. And it's about as much as I can say about it. But it's a thriller. It's a psychological thriller, and it comes out this fall.
Oh,
I'm really
awesome.
excited about Man Down and this other show that I you know didn't really mention, I guess. Uh, as well as Chappie's on DVD now, and I produced a film called Where Hope Grows that did just over a month in the theaters. It was a little engine that could, and it's a story that's way different than the genres we're talking about, and that's all good. It's a movie because you need to take a breath
Sure.
sometimes, and it's a family friendly film that has it's about love and faith and family, and it's called, like I said, Where Hope Grows. It just got out of doing its thing in the theaters, and it'll be hitting DVD pretty soon. And it's a film I wasn't in; I just produced, but I put a lot of fingerprints and heart into it of my own. And I would love if you check that out. Like I said, it is
Absolutely.
something that you share with I think the family. And there's a few adult themes in it, but for the most part, it's pretty safe.
Oh, that sounds great. Yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye out for that one. And anything you have upcoming, you want to give me a call. I'm always happy to talk. And like I said, add it to the site. And
Right. We'll hit
um,
you. Well, I'll definitely I'll be hitting you up, and I'll make an. I already wrote a note here to send you some exclusive artwork from the process.
oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. This has been really great. This has been a lot of fun talking to you.
Is that right? Well, good. Well, you're very good at it, and good luck with school and with the twins and the 4-year-old and with the big kid that wants to take over Home Depot. You tell my love to the family, and I look forward to talking to you again and seeing the article. If you need anything
Absolutely.
else, just let me or Matt know.
I will. Thank you so much, Jose. Have a
Thank you,
great
sir.
day.
Okay, awesome.
All
Thank you.
right.
Take care.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Bye bye.